Hey everyone, it's Aradna. This is going to be a little bit of a short video. Like the title says, one of my short stories that I submitted to a magazine got rejected. This was actually the first time I ever submitted a story to a magazine, and I kind of wanted to talk about how that made me feel. I know rejection is like a big part of life. Not everybody's gonna like what you write, not everybody's gonna like what you portray. It's not gonna be for everybody, which is what this magazine said. This is not what they were looking for. And I have two options ahead of me. I can let that bum me out, I can let that stop me from writing, I can let them, I can let that affect me negatively, or I can take that as a hey, not everybody's gonna like what I write. Find a bright side, keep writing, keep submitting to it. Maybe a different magazine will like what I'm writing. Maybe this magazine will like something else I'm writing eventually. Don't let it stop you. Just take the feedback if they give you give you feedback and go from there. Um, of course, it does have like a moment of, God, does that mean I'm not a good writer? But take that moment, breathe, let it out when those moments come, because they will keep coming back. Just don't let it stop you. That is what I am trying to take from this rejection. And hey, maybe down the line I will submit something to them again, or maybe this is just not a magazine for me. I am writing, or rather, I am editing something for another magazine. This is more of a prosy nonfiction submission. They do take fiction, they do take poetry, but when I saw the theme for this quarter, this month, I was hit with this immediate idea for something that is semi-autobiographical, and yeah, so fingers crossed, edits will go well, submission will go well, for something that will come out in a magazine later this year. The first story that was rejected will still be seeing the light of day on my Ko-fi page. Not the version that I submitted to the magazine, but the version before that, because I had to cut down a little bit to fit the word count they were looking for. So I'm gonna do the version before that, which was actually the version I was most proud of. So that will go up on Ko-fi later this week, on Saturday this week, for members. If you want to read it, always you can check out my Ko-fi page. And yeah, so rejection is painful. It will happen, and it's something that I'm going to have to strengthen myself up against and try and keep being positive. This time it was a little bit easier because I did go into the submission magazine with a sort of, hey, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But if it's something that I am really, really connected to, it might be a little more painful. So fingers crossed that I can keep looking at the positives of it, and people keep enjoying what I'm writing anyways. But yeah, rejection sucks, guys. Rejection really sucks. But and someday it's gonna be my novel that's getting rejected, when I reach the point of querying, I suppose. So baby steps, and trying to be as positive with all of this as possible. If you have any tips or any like commiseration, anything to say, let me know. I don't think it will get easier, but does it get easier to choose the positives? That is something I would love to know. And what are lessons you might have taken away, if you've ever had a story rejected by a magazine or a site or an agent, which painful. Um, but yeah, anything you could let me know to help me get a little more strong against this would be great. But yeah, so this was again super short, super short. Just wanted to talk about that and my hopes for the next magazine submission, and the fact that I am constantly looking now for magazines I can submit stories to. So, and an update on the novella, which has been edited completely, and I am in formatting mode. We'd have to do the forward and the acknowledgements, and I think I might be dealing with a new cover. This one I'm doing the cover on my own. For later stories, I will probably look for someone to commission to help me out with. But yeah, that is something that is hopefully coming out in the last week of March or the first week of April. So, Rejection on one hand, a novella being self-published on the other hand. Positives, look for the bright side. If you like my content, please like, subscribe, follow me at the other places that are linked in the description, and yes, look out for the short story for Saturday, look out for the novella, fingers crossed, end of month, early April, and not later than that. But yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye!